We live in a world filled with messages, images, and peer pressure to drink alcohol. Every year, many underage Texans give in to that temptation, sometimes with deadly consequences. To make matters worse, normally law-abiding businesses sometimes turn a blind eye to the legal drinking age. The Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission is committed to stopping stores and bars from selling alcohol to minors using undercover sting operations.
This is one of the most effective ways of keeping alcohol beverages away from minors. It's also a good way to gauge voluntary compliance.
Welcome to the TABC's recruitment video for minor sting operations. These are undercover operations which identify retail establishments that sell alcohol to minors. In this video, we will show you how minor sting operations work and how agents ensure that they're conducted safely. To participate in our minor sting operations, you must be 18 years old or younger, have a valid ID or driver's license, and you must not have been convicted of any alcohol-related offenses.
I appreciate you guys for coming.
These two students have decided they want to help stop underage drinking, but before they can take part in Garcia's stings, their parents must meet with Agent Garcia. It's preferable that the minors are present as well. This gives Garcia an opportunity to explain to them what to expect. If the parents are on board, they are asked to fill out the parent authorization form, and the minors are asked to complete the minor information sheet.
Y'all should know that we could have them out pretty late. We'll let y'all know if the schedule changes.
Well, he'll like that.
And just so y'all know, your kids will be safe with us. There'll be at least 2 undercover agents and 2 open agents with them at all times.
Well, that's good to know. Thank you.
All right.
It's the night of a sting operation, and Billy is up first. Agent Garcia takes a photo of Billy, which will be placed in the case file and uploaded to the TABC computer system. Agent Garcia is making sure Billy looks like a minor. The young men you use must not have facial hair. That's not going to be a problem for Billy. The minors must also be dressed like typical teens. Young ladies must not wear seductive clothing or a lot of makeup.
Here you are, sir. Here's some minors we're going to use for the sting this weekend.
Now, Garcia has to get final approval from his supervisor.
Looks good. Good looking. Be safe out there.
Thank you, sir.
Before leaving the office, Agent Garcia makes sure everyone, especially Billy, knows the plan and what they're expected to do, especially if something goes wrong.
Just follow instructions and shouldn't have any problems at all.
Billy is wired for the operation, literally. Agent Garcia puts a hidden camera and microphone on Billy that can record what happens during the sting.
Ready to go?
Tonight, Agent Garcia's partner will be Agent Terry Smith, an 8-year veteran who is no stranger to sting operations. Garcia and Smith will stay close to Billy at all times. 2 more agents in a separate vehicle will serve as the identification team. Once they arrive at the first location, the agents make sure to not park directly in front where store clerks can spot them. The identification team parks close enough to be able to see what's going on inside the store, but far enough away so they are not seen. Before they go inside, the agents make sure Billy is ready.
Yeah, and if you ever feel like you're in trouble, just walk out, okay?
Next, they're going to make sure the minor documents the scene on tape, which is important for the case file.
I'm Billy Lawrence. I'm 17 years old. We're at the speedy stop on...
For this operation, Garcia enters the store first. He'll find a spot where he can survey everything. Now it's Billy's turn, with Agent Smith close behind. She arranges to be close enough to the counter to witness the transaction. Agents will tell you beforehand what type of alcohol to buy, give you enough money to buy it, and train you on what might happen when you try to make a purchase. Here are some examples of what you can expect.
Man, you old enough to buy that?
By procedure, the agents have already told Billy he can deny that he's taking part in a sting operation, but for everything else, he has to tell the truth.
Nah, I'm 17.
Then perhaps I can interest you in a cold bottle of milk.
No thanks.
Man, can you believe kids these days? He looks like a baby.
Billy didn't get the beer, but the agents maintain their cover, so the clerk won't call other businesses in the area and let them know undercover agents might pay them a visit. Now let's try it again. This time you'll see how our agents react when things don't go so smoothly.
I'm gonna need to see some ID, please.
Billy has been instructed to present his ID whenever he's asked for it.
Billy Lawrence. I thought that was you. Man, we go to church together. I can't believe you're trying to buy beer.
Actually, he's with us. We're with TABC and we're conducting a minor sting today. So we really appreciate you checking IDs and not selling to minors.
Thank you, ma'am.
So we'll grab his ID and we'll be out of here. Let's go.
Agent Smith did the right thing here, preventing any damage to Billy's reputation. Agents will try to use you away from where you live and areas you frequent.
For example, their school area where they socialize. And this is so they won't be recognized during the minor stings.
Here's a result we see far too often during minor stings.
That'll be $8.75.
All right. Here you go.
Here's your change. So what you got going on tonight, man? Little party?
Friday, the weekend. You know how it is.
All right, well, you have a great day, man. Enjoy.
Once the undercover team is back in the car, they pass along all the details of the transaction to agents on the identification team. Now let's turn our attention to what the same sting operation looks like in a bar or restaurant. This time it's Karina's turn. Agent Smith is already in place, watching the scene from a table, and Agent Garcia is seated at the bar, so he can witness the transaction. Here comes Karina. The agents have briefed Karina on what to do once inside, and even what she'll order from the bartender.
Hi, what can I get you?
I'll have Lone Starlight.
Ah, Texas beer. And you have some Texas ID on you?
Agents have also made sure Karina has a valid ID. In this case, it's her driver's license. Again, when asked for your ID on a sting, you will always present a valid ID with your correct age.
Well, how old are you?
17.
And if a server asks you your age, you must always tell the truth.
I'm sorry, hon. You're not old enough to drink, and I'm gonna have to hold on to this.
Okay.
The agents have told Karina if the bartender takes her license, they'll get it back for her. Now let's see what happens if things get aggressive.
What can I get you?
I'll have a Bud Light.
ID, please.
Watch how quickly Agents Garcia and Smith step in when things get out of hand.
Trying to get me fired? Stay right there.
Come on, TABC, she's with us. Just calm down. Calm down for me.
When undercover officers recognize that the minor's safety is in jeopardy, they need to break cover and come and assist the minor.
Finally, watch what happens when Karina is able to purchase alcohol in the
Hi,
bar.
what can I get you?
I'll have Shiner Blanc.
Shiner Bach, you mean?
Yeah.
$3.
Watch what Karina does now. These agents did good work training Karina. She knows if she's able to make a purchase, she needs to leave the drink in the bar. With another successful purchase, it's once again time for the identification team to take over. So that gives you an idea of what happens during our minor sting operations. Usually things go according to plan, but the main thing is agents will be there to protect you at all times. If you do choose to assist us with these operations, you'll be helping us prevent underage drinking, which is responsible for many accidents and many deaths every year in Texas.
If a minor participates in a minor sting, the minor will have a sense of accomplishment, would also feel that he's helping the community and the law enforcement, and he can be sure that his safety would always be our priority.
Thanks for watching, and thanks again for helping the TABC enforce the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Code.